Hey everybody, and welcome to this video. I'm Laura123, and in this video I'm going to be looking through some old photographs with you. I thought it would be fun, and it's nice to look at old family memories. So yeah, hope you enjoy watching. If you do, please click like and comment, and please subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Okay, so this is the blue suitcase that we have kept our photographs in for years. I mean, it's literally like falling to bits and everything, but you know, it's part of our history, so we keep it. So let's look inside. Now, I'm not going to show you all of the pictures because there are like loads and we'd be here for like days or maybe weeks looking through all of these, but I'll just kind of go through and show you some of them. Obviously I'm in it as a kid. I don't really look that much different, to be fair, apart from a few grey hairs, and I've put on a bit of weight over the years, but in general I look kind of similar, which is quite scary actually. Obviously photos of my mum, dad, grandma, granddad. Yeah, we'll just look through. So let's start. This is an old photo of my mum. I reckon she was about, I don't know, 16, 17 here. Let me try and focus that. There we go. I like the hairstyle, actually. The hairstyle's pretty cool. And she looks very smart. She's got a shirt on there with her tie, little skirt. Now, I don't know who this lady is. I have no idea who that is, but she looks important. So, you know. And apparently this photograph was printed and it was put in the Jewish Chronicle newspaper. It was a famous picture for her. So I don't know what it is. I'll have to ask her about it, but yeah, it featured in the newspaper. This is a picture of my mum in her class. You know, the whole class photo thing. Now, can you spot my mum? Obviously, she's not up there because they're all the boys. So she's going to be in these two rows here. Can you spot her? Okay, I can spot her. There she is. Focus. There we go. Sitting next to the teacher there. I used to hate having the school photos done. It was so cringe and embarrassing. And because I'm so short, I always had to sit like near the front. No, I don't know who that is. I think that must have been my mum's cousin. But this is my mum. She was a bridesmaid. And I don't know why. I just think that's really funny. Like the expression on her face is like, eee! I don't know who cut her fringe. I mean, not that I can talk because my fringe looks terrible at the moment. But I don't know. I think that's a really it's a funny photo of her, bless her. Okay, so this is a photograph of Mummy 123 on her wedding day. There's a bouquet there, and she actually wore a wig on her wedding day, which is really weird, but she did. And actually, it kind of looks like my hair. Look, the long black hair, the fringe. Now, I think I look like my mum in this photo, but Nathan, my fiance, for anyone who's new, doesn't think I look anything like her. But I think I do. Maybe it's just the hairstyle and stuff. I don't know. But what do you think? But yeah, this is her wedding photo. Well, not the only one, obviously, one of them. Okay. The first photo of me that you're going to see in this video, there's me on my little bike. Oh, look. We had that fireplace for years. We only just got rid of that like a few years ago, which is worrying because it's probably a complete health hazard. There's the old settee that we used to have. But yeah, there's me on my little bike. I used to love that little bike. Weirdly, though, I'd use it more indoors than outdoors. But anyway. Now, I was talking about fringes before with my mum's fringe, but I don't know what happened with mine. This is even worse. If we're going through a ward of who had the worst fringe, look at that. It's just completely wrong. It's longer here, longer there, short there. But I do like the little pigtails. And what a sweet little innocent face there. Ah, sitting on the staircase there. Now, this is a rare sight. You don't see this often. This is me doing the ironing with my little kids ironing board that I used to have. I miss that ironing board. Actually, I might still have it. I'm sure it's in the spare room somewhere. Anyway, yeah, me doing the ironing, standing in front of the lounge door. I had a little iron and everything. I don't know what I'm wearing. That's a bit of a weird outfit, but same hairstyle as I have now, as you can see. There's me, little me, trying to get in my mum's handbag. I don't know, I just find that really funny. I look really like mischievous. I don't know what I wanted with the handbag, but still. And this one here is of me. I don't know how old I was. Oh, hold on, I've got a badge on. Duh. That's a 4 badge. So yeah, there you go, 4th birthday. And I had my little cake there. Look at that innocent, sweet little face. And then not so innocent there, trying to get in the handbag. Now, these pictures always make me laugh. You know, the ones where you go somewhere and you put your head through the hole. The last time I did that actually was, well, a few months ago. Me and Nathan went to London at the Tower of London. They've got something like this. This is obviously when I was a kid. And it's like a country and western scene. So there's my head through there. I don't think I got the idea. I was probably supposed to put my head the other way round, but I'm looking forwards. And my dad, look at my dad with his oh, it's not focusing, sorry. With sunglasses on, look at that. I don't know why I find that really funny, that photo. It's so weird. This is a nice picture of my mum and grandma. And you can't really see that well, but right in the back there in the kitchen is my granddad. So as they were trying to have a nice selfie, he was trying to get into the fridge, get some munch. Oh my God, I was such a fashion queen. Not. Do you remember these leggings? They were like short leggings and they had like the lace around the bottoms, the snazzy jumper. I had the pink necklace here that I used to, I think they had bubbles in it or something. My hair looks a bit wild. To be fair, my hair still goes wild like that in the morning when I just wake up. And look at the pose I'm doing with the hand on the chin. It's really embarrassing, that one. So this is a photo of my granddad Harry, sitting in his chair, his favourite chair. He used to love that chair. He was always sitting in it, nice and relaxed. Usually had a newspaper, cup of tea, looking up the racing, what was on for the day. He's got his glasses dangling around his neck there. Very happy man was my granddad. Very happy. There's me, my Easter bonnet hat. Now, I actually had this hat for about 3 years. We used the same hat in the school Easter bonnet contest. Very true. And one year I thought I'd won because they said, and the winner is number 6. So I've gone up like, yeah, I've won. I've got the winning hat. And then they said that I had the wrong number. I actually had number 9. I just had my card the wrong way around. It was very embarrassing. In front of the whole school assembly. Yeah. Very embarrassing. But I still think it was a good hat. I still think it should have done better. There's my dad and me, even though he can't see me because I'm all padded up in that coat. He always wore that coat. I used to like that coat on him, actually. We're sitting at the park near where we used to live. He's got his jeans, his flares on. His hair was a lot longer there and a lot darker. I'm not quite getting why he's on the kids' swing and I'm not. It's like I'm looking, thinking, get off. Get off. I want to be on that swing. You're an adult. Get off. I don't really know what to say about this picture. I just don't know. This was me in my swimsuit at Butlins. Well, I wasn't. I was actually in Butlins in the chalet that we were staying at, and I was just about to go swimming. And for some reason, my mum thought it was a good idea to take a picture of me posing in my swimsuit. It's a bit weird, actually. We'll move on from this one. Me and my mum taking an early mirror selfie. See the flash on the mirror. I love my look in that photo. I actually would wear this outfit now, actually. It's quite 80s, pink hairband there. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool in that photo, actually. Okay, this picture. Does anyone remember the TV show Gladiators? Do you feel the power of the Anyway, this was my favourite gladiator and I was so excited. Possibly a little bit obsessed, but anyway, I was a teenager and this was my favourite gladiator warrior, and I got to meet him a few times, and I had my photo. I did an interview with him, and look how happy I look. Yeah, he was my favourite. I miss Gladiators. That was a good show. I've got so much sass in this picture. Mind you, I don't know if I look really scared and freaky or sassy and attitudey. I'm not quite sure. What do you think? It's the staring eyes that's a bit scary, but the mouth is quite, Now, if you were to say, what is the worst picture of me ever? It's this one. I actually hate it, and I keep it because I hate it, and I needed it. You know, like, you know when you look back and think, God, that's the worst picture of me ever. I hated this picture so much, and even now I still hate it. I look terrible. I was a lot bigger. I don't know what my clothing was all about. I was obsessed with wearing this purple blouse thing, black beads, a big old peace band, the bomb sign, this weird black lace cardigan, and I had these massive baggy blue jeans that I'd pretty much live in. Yeah, not a good look at all. My fringe is a bit dodgy as well, but yeah, I think this is my worst picture of me ever. There's Mummy and Daddy on their wedding day. That's a lovely photo, actually. Obviously, they're not together anymore, but they're still friends. But the memories were there on that day, all those years ago. They were in love and happy. They got married, so I think this is nice memory of that day, and they both look lovely on it as well, I think. And I really love this picture as well. This is on Mum's wedding day, and my granddad's there looking all smart, and Grandma looking all smart, and they look really happy for her. And she's sitting there in this massive dress. Look how big that dress was, my God. And her wig. I know, I really love this photo. There's me at school. This was a picture from my junior school. I went to my little green and white check dress, my little green cardigan. Once again, this really dodgy fringe. Ah, what a fringe, right? Even now I have trouble cutting it straight. My chubby little cheeks there. Bit of a double chin, a tooth missing at the front, well, round the side. Actually, there's not much difference to now. Okay, so I used to love entering the fancy dress competition at Butlins. This is so embarrassing. Why am I doing this video? I'm like, well, embarrassed. Oh, it's funny. It's all right. It's funny. So yeah, I used to do fancy dress at Butlins, and in this one, I was dressed as, well, as you can probably see, a computer. But in case anyone didn't know, we had to put a sign on it saying computer. I think it was pretty obvious. So yeah, we had like a big old box, and it was pretty cool. We got the keyboard stuck to it. My miserable face in there, as you can see through it. A funny story, actually. One time at the fancy dress, I went as traffic lights. Anyway, and I was walking along in this box, and I couldn't see where I was going, and I fell over, and all you could see was like this box on the floor, my legs like dangling out. Yeah, but this time I was a computer. I did win the fancy dress actually a few times and come second as well, so there's Grandma on her birthday. She had all her cards there. We stuck them all to the fireplace thing, and she was proper impressed. She got loads of cards that year. There's my mum there. I think she got her hair completely ruined by the looks of it in the rain. But she kind of looks like a rock star to me. Like when they pull that face, like rock look. Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's just me that thinks that. Anyway, I think that's a cool photo. She looks like she's got attitude, apart from the messy hair. Oh, I love this picture. This is Grandad with Punch, one of my soft toys. He's obviously, from Punch, like the puppet show. Cuddled up to him there on the sofa. He's probably got his newspaper there with the racing down there, ready to look up. He's running. But yeah, see what I mean? Always smiling, my Grandad. Always smiling. So I don't know who the woman at the end is, but as you can see, me and my mum here standing outside the Rover's Return and Coronation Street. Me, my mum and her friend went to visit the Grandad Studios in Manchester when I was really, really young. I don't know how old I was, probably about 9. And we went to visit all the studios and stuff and saw the Coronation Street set, and it was well cool, actually. I really enjoyed it. I don't watch soap operas anymore, but I used to love them. So it was a big thing to be like on the set of Coronation Street, and we met Liz Dawn, who played Vera Duckworth. She was so sweet. So yeah, that's us outside the pub. Obviously, I would have been too young to go in. Haha. Okay, it's not Christmas, I know, but in this photo it is. The time that I met Santa Claus. I look quite happy, but I remember actually being quite scared because there was this random man in a red suit with a weird white beard just sitting there, and I had to stand next to him. Back in the day, you were allowed to sit on Santa's lap, and he'd give you the presents, and you'd have your photo took by your parents. Now they don't do that, obviously, but back in the day they did, and I just remember being terrified. But I must have acted well because I look happy. But if you look really into my eyes, into my soul, you'll know that I was very uncomfortable and like, oh, get me away from this weird man. So this is a really special photo to me because it's Grandma in Israel. She went to visit Israel. She'd never been on a plane in her life. And when she was 90, my cousin Clive took her to Israel, where she'd always wanted to go, the Holy Land. And she was really good, She'd done the flight okay, and she had a really good time. So this was the last time, obviously, she ever went anywhere pretty much. But it was nice, the fact that it was somewhere that, she'd always dreamed to go kind of thing. And she said it was really lovely, but like really hot. But yeah, she had a good time. I like that photo. She looked so happy to be there. Oh my days, this is old school. This is a clipping from a newspaper, a local newspaper that I was in. Laura's TV quiz success. This is real, by the way. This isn't fake. I was basically featured on a TV show years ago on a channel called Challenge TV, and I won a colour television. Whee! So yeah, they featured me in the local newspaper. This makes me laugh because Grandma's looking all smart. She's got a nice handbag. She's got a smart red coat on, all smiling. And I'm just being naughty and poking my tongue out because, you know, that's what I do. And I was a naughty kid. Look at me. I wouldn't do that now. Standing right near all the flowers in our garden. That was our old fence. I remember that fence. I didn't even think of that fence until I've just seen this picture. But yeah, I wouldn't do that now because obviously I have really bad hay fever as an adult and I'm petrified of flies and wasps, insects, yeah, anything that's in the garden basically, that goes bzzz. So I was quite brave then as a kid, standing next to the flowers in the garden. And this is me as a baby. I don't know if it's a really sweet photo or a really bad photo. I don't know, ugly baby or pretty baby? You decide. I'm not sure. I mean, I look happy, I suppose. Didn't have much hair there, but I look happy at least, so it's all good. I'm just looking through this box. I found another picture of me in the Easter bonnet hat, and I wanted to show you all because look how big it looked on my head. I was so small. Oh, I've got red tights on. I just realised. Because it just looks so big on my head. Oh my. And look what I'm eating. A jacket potato. And what do I eat now? A jacket potato. My shirt was a bit leery, wasn't it? Look at that. This was at Butlins. I remember this. We used to go to Butlins all the time on holiday. I had a little drink, my jacket potato, me leery shirt. I was happy. There's Daddy. I don't know what expression that is, but there we go. There he is. Me and my goth days, well, kind of just starting out with the goth days, got me lace black dress on. My makeup did start to get a lot darker over the time, but yeah, it's weird. I had a really like round face, but I was quite skinny back then. I was a size 8 to 10, which I know is a miracle to believe, but I always had that like round face, but a skinnier body. I think I've kind of, you know, evened out over the years, but yeah, that was the beginning of my goth stage. Thinking that I was a vampire, you know, because that's normal. There's me on my 7th birthday in McDonald's. You know, the little like kids' parties that you'd have in the little boat at McDonald's. Okay, everyone, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I've made you smile. I've smiled a lot in this video, looking back at my old photographs and reliving some memories. But yeah, please click like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you really soon in the next video or live stream. Lots of love to everyone. Take care of yourselves and those around you. Bye.